I'm just outside tUAM Court, and we were sitting in there. I was going to present myself and my case. And Kevin Taylor, who, you know, he's an ex-guard and he's my witness, and he's been my witness all the way through this case. He was expelled from the court by the judge just on sight. He looked at him and said, "There's a court junction out on that man, get him out of my court." So the guards dragged Kevin from his seat and pulled him out of court. And it is absolutely outrageous what they're doing. It's a corrupt court. I now have to, I suppose, demand that Kevin comes in as my witness when my name is called, and if he's not, then they need to adjourn it until my witness is allowed into the court.
No, can I talk? Kevin Taylor is my name. I was sitting there, sitting nice and peacefully beside Sean Maguire, waiting for Sean's case to come. I noticed a short while afterwards, at this stage the court hadn't started, I noticed a short while afterwards an inspector came in and another extra guard came in. And then when the court did start, I noticed it was James Faulkner that was on the bench. So I realised there's something going to happen here straight away. Anyways, eventually, Mr. Faulkner put his eyes on me and he says, "I say, Mr. Taylor, my name isn't Mr. Taylor, my name is Kevin Taylor."
Well said.
In the courtroom, guards, would you please put him out? So I stood up and says, "I want to make," he said, "Guards, please put him out, there's a court injunction for that, against that man."
And is there a court injunction?
No, that's what I'm going to say.
So he's a liar.
I says, "Judge, will you show that court injunction?" There's no such court injunction. When they put out that man, guards came at me straight away.
Yes.
I said, "This is the fourth time you've denied me lawful access to the court." Of course, the guards, if I could have had a bit of a melee if I wanted to, but guards came with the usual licensed thugs. I wouldn't call them guards, with all their paws around me. I told them to take their paws off me, I'd walk out. So that did happen, and we explained to the guards that not alone has he denied me access to the court, unlawfully denied me access to the court at least 4 or 5 times. There was also a criminal complaint in Castlereagh Garda Station against him. 2 criminal complaints.
Against the judge?
Against James Faulkner. I wouldn't call him a judge.
Okay.
And I would also like to say that he has stolen summonses on my behalf and a friend of mine's as well. Common law summonses that we wanted to get signed by a judge. He took them and he wouldn't sign them and he wouldn't give them back to us. And when we called to the court service the next year to get them, they wouldn't give it to us either. So this is what they call law in this country.
Just fraud, yeah.
Show them that thing. The thing that's going on in there is not a court, it's a criminal cabal. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. And look, I'm in a position now, a situation, I don't know what to do. I need a witness. Will I be allowed Kevin in as my witness? We have witnessed them treating people incredibly badly if you don't have a witness. So I'm going to try and get Kevin in, and we'll talk later.